Joining me on the show is Mr. Pranay Agarwal, senior sociologist. Also with us is Mr. Sumit Peer, political commentator. Mr. RVS Mani, former Secretary, Internal Security, also joins us on the show. And last but by no means the least, Mr. Maj Mohd Ali Shah, Impar Media panelist, joins us on the program as well. Mohd Ali Shah, Gazwa E Hind is a historical concept. It is someone's imagination today in this country. To orchestrate that, to execute that, and to process that by means of taking money from the ISI, perhaps even China, the Sino-Wahhabi lobby that has always been working against India. Do you think India has a plan to take over these internal sleeper cell kind of enemies at this point in time? If not, what are we supposed to do? Because, you know, in countries like the United Kingdom or the United States, I'm not comparing, I'm just saying there are precedents in the world from outside of our country as well. Even if there is a whiff of something like this, the people who are running that organization or are affiliated with it, they are arrested, they are jailed, they are sent to Gitmo, and that's the end of that particular organization. But in India, we're still waiting for some sort of a concrete proof or an event to happen which is directly going to link the PFI to a terrorist activity before we get serious about this.
Right, Vineet. Firstly, let me tell you, this entire concept of Gazwa E Hind, I had not even heard until quite recently, honestly speaking. I think it's pure bunkum, and these people, whoever wants to do this concept of Gazwa E Hind, they are daydreaming, they are living in a fool's paradise, and I would urge them to wake up and to live with reality. And let me tell you, for Gazwa E Hind, when I learnt about it, I was so disturbed. So we do not need, with all respect, with all love and adoration and admiration to my fellow panelists, Sumit Peer, Mr. Mani, and to Pranay Agarwal, to you, Vineet, Mohd Ali Shah itself, people like Mohd Ali Shah itself will not allow it to happen. That these jokers coming over and playing their own agenda by 2047.
That's the problem, Ali. The problem is they're not coming over. They're already a part of this country. They were, some of them were even born and brought up here.
Okay. We will not allow it to happen, Vineet, and that's a promise. We will not allow it to happen at any cost, because we rebuke it, we condemn it, we nowhere, as Sumit Peer rightly said.
But Ali, who's giving them this message? How are they being converted to think like this?
I will tell you, it is all radicalization from across the border first. Secondly, if we have enough evidence against any organization which is radical, which is creating destruction, which is dividing the country, which is breaking the country, it should be banned straight away, because as they say, prevention is better than cure. Why wait for an incident to happen? I'm talking about any organization which could be a potential threat. There should be a thorough inquiry. And let me tell you one more thing, Vineet. My experience says, if you want to catch somebody, you can catch that person if you want to catch. There are so many reasons, you will get thousands of reasons, which have happened also. But if you do not want to catch someone, if you want to overlook somebody, you can overlook as well. So I am not in support of any organization which is existing, which are already here, which have nefarious plans and nefarious designs, which would be detrimental and harmful to our country and to our secular fabric and to the communal harmony of this country. Vineet. Second.
Right. Okay. Go ahead. Ali, complete your thought.
Okay, thank you, Vineet. So secondly, now the radicals who are trying to divide us, Vineet, I would say one more thing. It's about time they wake up, because people like Mohd Ali Shah will not let it happen again.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this conversation.